Hey guys, Britta here, and I'm here with another book review. And my book today is Army of Fire by Jennifer L. Kelly. This is the first book in the Elemental series by her. So, first off, I did get this for free from the author. This in no way affects my view of the book. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Alright. I have a million things to say about this book. So, not naturally, but this is my fourth time reading this book, and I've written my review on Goodreads, and I've written my review everywhere else. And then today I was looking through my YouTube, and I realized, I never reviewed it on my channel. Now, this book is out now. It's been out for a while, so I don't know why I never got around to making my review. I'm pretty sure I did. And then it was deleted when my computer did that on me. So, like I said, this is my fourth time reading this book because the second book's art comes out soon and I'm getting a copy. So, last night I was like, I'm going to refresh, and I just finished reading it again. So, this is a 5 out of 5 stars for me, and very, very rarely do I come across a book that automatically deserves to go on my favorites bookshelf, and this one did. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't stop reading it. The first time I read it in one night, and I was so cranky for work. It happens. So, this book is about Kata Whalen, cats, and she, how about I just read the back? Well, I'm so bad about like putting synopsis together because I put things that spoil. Okay, wood is wise, water is intuitive, metal is rebellious, earth is nurturing, fire is passionate. After the sun dies, civilization establishes itself on Exxon 9, a planet with rogue elements that affect humans' physiology. The inhabitants of Xenon I always want to say Xenon, like Xenon Warrior Princess. Life. Exxon 9 soon learns to harness the powers of the elements. At 18, each citizen must pronounce their elemental, a lifelong affiliation. Now, I don't want to hear that, hey, that sounds a lot like Divergent. It does sound a lot like Divergent, and if you like Divergent, I would suggest this series, but it deals with elements, and it's definitely more sci-fi than dystopian in my head. Basically, for me, when it's dystopian, it would take place on Earth in a futuristic world and such. When it's sci-fi, it takes place on another planet, and this one does, so I classify it more sci-fi, and as I was reading it, it definitely felt more sci-fi for me than dystopian. Okay. Kay Whalen cannot decide which elemental to pronounce. All her life, she's been ordinary, and unlike her friends Anna and Lee, she's never felt called to any particular element. Worse, the only advice she receives is to choose wisely. That all changes when she meets a mysterious metal woman. Soon, Kay, I always want to say Ka. Soon, Kay is on a perilous journey to other worlds in order to retrieve the elemental stones and claim her true identity. Along the way, she makes some unlikely allies and learns she's anything but ordinary. I love that Jennifer did so well creating a synopsis for this. So, okay. At 18, they have a type of choosing ceremony, and so she is very unsure of where she wants to go. And I don't see this as much of a spoiler because this happens right in the beginning of the book. She goes in, and the box machine type thing says that she should go water, and she's been having dreams about water, and she's been thinking about going water. But things happen where she decides that she's going to go fire. This isn't a huge spoiler, simply based on the cover of the book. So she ends up going fire, and she is the impossible girl. She's the chosen one, and she's the impossible girl. That's what she's called. And every time I read that, I just couldn't help but think Doctor Who, which totally makes sense because Jennifer loves Doctor Who. So Kata decides to join Fire, and that is her name. It also means fire as well. And she decides Fire, and she starts going through the initiation ceremony and such, and the initiation process. And I'm really trying not to do spoilers, because I like making spoil-free reviews. That way people are interested. It's so hard. So I think I'm going to leave you with that. Like I said, this was a 5 out of 5 star book for me. I added it to my favorite shelf on Goodreads simply because it's been a while since I've wanted to reread a book as soon as I finished it, other than with Leigh Bardugo books. So it's very rare for me to keep going back to the same book, other than Lord of the Rings. I always go back to Lord of the Rings. So I highly suggest picking this up if you would like to read it. I highly, highly, highly suggest it. I will leave links to buy in the description down below, and I'll also leave links for Jennifer L. Kelly's website and how to get in touch with her. I really hope you guys pick it up, and if you do and you read it, come back to this video and leave comments down below, and we will talk about it, because I can talk about this book all day. I'm obsessed with it. The second book is going to be coming out in December, and that is Earth Key. I'm so excited. In the back of Army of Fire, there is an excerpt for it. I am not reading it because if I read it, I'll end up reading Army of Fire all over again. And I'm just so excited for this book. So, like I said, 5 out of 5 stars on my favorite shelf. I highly suggest picking it up. It's not in bookstores. You gotta buy it online. Alright, guys, I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this review. Definitely leave me some comments and leave me a like if you have already read this book. Alright, guys, I hope you guys are well. I will see you later. Bye.